Hi guys, I'm live. How you guys doing? Something tells me it's lesson time. Before I get into it, I like to say hi. I'm live, and what's funny is people often some people give me advice that aren't even fans and therefore should not be giving me advice. Like the mailman once told me, we're friends kind of, and he told me, people think that's redundant, but yet he's not even doesn't even watch my channel because I'll say I did a Van Halen thing, a song he loves, and he doesn't even know I did it. So he doesn't follow me, doesn't watch my channel, but he thinks he can give me advice. Screw you, mailman. Anyway, I'm not a teacher, but I do teach. And the day I think that I'm just a teacher, I'm going to do something else. So don't forget that. I'm a musician first, and whenever I sense it, I don't sense it yet, but if I ever sense that people don't want to hear my music and then I'm going to quit, whether I can teach it or not. I'm not a teacher, but I do teach. So something told me, what? No, just kidding. To do a theory lesson on the 3 songs I just did today in my red pants. I got those at Ross. I just was in Ross and I just had to have them, and somehow my card went through. I don't know how. I love those pants. I'm going to wear them to church. I'm going to wear them whenever I want to wear on my videos. I just love them. They have bell bottoms and they actually fit me. They're girls' pants, of course. They have to be to fit me, LOL, right? Of course, the other black pants I've been wearing were girls' pants too. They were pants from my old girlfriend, not old girlfriend, but ex-girlfriend Amy gave me those black pants, both pairs that I've been wearing, but they don't fit. They're too loose and I don't like them, but these red ones are cool. First of all, about theory, people say DJ the Great, my mentor, who I'm about to unmentor as my mentor, but he said to me once, he said, music theory is analysis of what's already been played. But that doesn't have to make it a bad thing. First of all, just because you analyze something that's been played doesn't mean you can't play anything. And second of all, what's wrong with analyzing something after it's been played? How can you analyze it before it's been played? And what's wrong with analysis? What's wrong with analysis? It actually can help you write better yourself. It can help you understand. By understanding what someone else wrote, you can be a better musician and writer yourself. So screw you too, TJ. Anyway, enough of that. But the 3 songs I did today, I want to do the theory on them. I want to do the theory on I'm Free by The Who. I want to do the theory on Whip It by Devo, which I've never learned in my life till today. Never even learned a Devo song till today. And I want to do some theory on Poker Face by Lady Gaga, whom I've also never done a song by till today, and never did Poker Face before today because I never did a song by Lady Gaga or Devo before today, and I decided to do both today. Just going with the flow here, right, guys? Okay, so I'm Free by The Who. I like analyzing songs. What's wrong with that? I mean, I have a brain. Let's use the damn sucker. So I'm going to use clean tone for the analysis, for the theory test, for the respect of hearing the notes rather than rocking out. So it starts in E Dorian progression. That's E, F, and G. That's a classic E Dorian progression. Then he goes right away to F sharp Dorian. That's F sharp, G, and B. So it's a Dorian a whole step up, but played back to back. And that's so fucking cool. That's really, really cool. I like the whole step up idea. You can make it your own and do it in other keys, make it your own. Write it for you, but you get the point, I think. And that's the chorus. I mean, the verse is the start. I'm free. So that's it. That's a G, an A, and a D, which is D major or D Ionian, which is perfect because D Ionian is also E Dorian, which is what one of the keys that starts the verses are in. E Dorian is also D major or D Ionian, and D Ionian is served by G, A, and D. So that's 4 maybe. Then back to the beginning. Wait, let's see. Yeah, that's right. Back to the beginning. Now, next part is I'm waiting for you to follow me. That's a classic B thing in B. I'll explain it. The G to A would make B Aeolian, which is the relative minor of D major, which is perfect for this song. But he doesn't play B minor, he plays B major, which makes it B mixolydian next to the A major. So it's a combination of B Aeolian by F and G, G and A, and then it's B mixolydian by G and B. So a bunch of stuff's happening. One of my mentors, Chris, just said, "Oh, don't worry about the modes of that. Just think of it as a sliding up of a major chord." But that doesn't tell me enough. And it turns out I have a point, I think. B Aeolian, B mixolydian. The old Bon Jovi, what's it called? Living on a Prayer. It's been used a lot. So that, and then it goes on to sus4 and all that. sus4 / E to B. And that. So that's cool. And then he flips on his head again and does B Aeolian by playing B minor. I told you what it takes. Now that's literally, that goes with the G and the A as B Aeolian. So he literally goes from a major, which implies B mixolydian, to minor, which implies B Aeolian, which I said it did already because he had the G and the A, which implies B Aeolian, or B, that's what I call it. So then it goes, if I told you what it takes to reach the highest high, you laugh and say that nothing is that simple. No, sorry, do it again. Told you what it takes to reach the highest high, you laugh and say that nothing is that simple. Wait, how's it go? Oh, I know, okay. Told you what it takes to reach the highest high, you laugh and say nothing is that simple. Okay, so that again, that's with the B Aeolian, which is also the relative minor of D major. So I'm playing all those relative chords. It's B minor, G major to A major to D major, that's also the minor third. That's also the flat 3 chord or third chord in B minor. Then he goes back to B minor. But you've told this many times before. Besides that, you pointed to the door, but no one had the guts to read the tempo. Now he's going back that the G to the A to the B major implies again B mixolydian. So lots of mixolydian / Aeolian stuff going on, and Aeolian also acting as a relative minor to the D major. Now, so that's cool. And then it's okay. So that's back to the verses. I'm free. And then and then he does. It's time for guitar solo time. Oh wait, maybe it's. Oh no, it's. Okay, then it's time for solo time. It's gonna be a D Dorian mixolydian scale to use over turns out to be a D mixolydian. So now I'm in D, but it's not D major, it's D mixolydian because I'm gonna go like this. It's a mixolydian feel on D mixolydian. You can play D mixolydian or D Dorian over that because you can play a minor third over major harmony in blues. I'll do D Dorian. Do a D Dorian solo. Do your thing. That's how Pete ends it on his on the Woodstock version. It's a simple lick, but hey, it sounds cool. And that's the D Dorian lick / D minor pentatonic. I'll call it D Dorian. Then back to the verses. hold my breath on this part because first I go, how do we follow? How do we follow? Then I hold my breath. I go, how do we follow? That's all starting on B, B mixed Lydian, but it's a B major chord. It slides down from B major to B flat major, which is chromatic. Then again from A major to G sharp major, chromatic again, G major to F sharp major, chromatic again, and then just F sharp. How do we follow? It's just chromatic movement through a fourth from the root B to the fifth, which is F sharp. You just do chromatic movement. And on the F sharp, which is not even a key in the song, but it's a cool chord to end on. So that's theory 2, 3. If that's all useless, then so is playing guitar, because that's a lot of elements and essences of guitar in that song alone. You can learn a lot from analyzing a song rather than just know the chords, or rather just wing it and make your own song with no thought of what you're doing, you know? So there's that. Next song I said I was going to do was Devo, Whip It. Okay. Well, that's not right. Do it right again. Yeah, it is right. Just it looks funny. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Intricate shit going on there. So I got to tell you guys, Devo were geniuses, or are if they're still around. Put your thinking hats on, okay, please. It's in F here, basically. F, yeah. The whole song's in mostly F, but then the slips down to E flat for another part of it. So this is F, okay. That's what we know so far. Now this, that's a lick from F Lydian dominant. What the heck? That's the fourth mode of C melodic minor. C melodic minor. Fourth mode is Lydian dominant. Okay, I said it was in F, right? Said it was an F. Okay. That, sure enough, that's an F note. Should be, and it is. So it's F Lydian with a flat 7. So it's an F Lydian mode, but having an E flat instead of an E, which makes it the fourth mode of C melodic minor. F, G, A, B, C, D, E flat, F. That's F Lydian dominant. But now he doesn't stay that way. He goes to F mixed Lydian. That's F mixed Lydian because that's a E flat chord to a B flat chord to an F chord. That's all classic F mixed Lydian. Okay, well, works for me. And then he does some F Dorian partly. When I go, that's F Dorian. You can mix Dorian and mix Lydian music very easily. Then it gets a little more colorful when he goes. Oh, sorry. That's more just F Dorian or F mixed Lydian. That's the F Lydian dominant right there. Then That's just that like there is just it's just E flat F and no, E flat F and G is just F Dorian or F mixed Lydian lick. So there's that. Then he does so far still F. Then he does something cool. He goes. He's gonna. This part is. Very cool. It's actually E flat mixed Lydian. So first E flat mixed Lydian is going to start with C sharp major, or I should say D flat major, to A flat major, to E flat major, to D flat major, and that's all E flat mixed Lydian, because E flat mixed Lydian has A flat, D flat, and E flat. But he's even basing it on C sharp, but that's actually the 7 chord to the E flat mixed Lydian, which the actual key is. So if you played it traditionally, it would be E flat mixed Lydian, but he doesn't focus on E flat as much as C sharp, D flat. Whip it into shape, go forward, move ahead. Oh, I did. Well, sorry. Into shape, go forward, move ahead. Did you detach it? So there's that. So that E flat mixed Lydian is a key shift down the whole step, because we've been in F and E flat is a whole step below that. So we went from F Dorian mixed Lydian-ish with also some Lydian dominant to E flat. That's a whole step down. It's cool. You can do that in music. And then there's a cool part. It's F Dorian. It goes. That's a whipping. Well, that's F, and then you could call it G sharp to C sharp. Okay. That's cool. That actually implies F Aeolian there. That F to I'll call it A flat is F Aeolian, but you're playing an F major over it, but you can do that. F major to A flat major, and then to D flat major. That implies F Aeolian, because D flat is a flat 6 chord, which would lead to E flat, which could lead to F. It's that old flat 6 thing. So the D flat chord is the flat 6 chord in F Aeolian. And then the A flat is a third chord on the 3rd degree of F Aeolian also. So most of the chords imply F Aeolian, but yet you're playing a major chord over it rather than a minor chord. You often do major. Yeah, shut up. What? Hey, dude, you're on my property, you know. Asshole. My fucking neighbor. Fuck you. So yeah, you're doing F, A flat, D flat. Okay, that's so far that's F Aeolian, with the major chord for the F, and then he goes. That's E flat major. That's also in F Aeolian, because I said you have D flat major, E flat major, and F in F Aeolian. So flat 6 chord, flat 7 chord. Root chord. So it's all F, Aeolian-ish, but playing a major chord over it, and that's cool. And that's basically the whole song. Because he goes back to. Wait, sorry. Like that, and it ends on whatever. Oh, there's a solo part kind of where it goes. Oh, sorry. Sorry. this part is a Dorian lick here, and then this part is the Lydian dominant lick. So he's mixing F Dorian with F Lydian dominant, which is cool. He descends on the F it would be the E flat note. No, F. It's an F note. Wait, no, it isn't. It's E flat note. Yeah, E flat, which is the flat 7 degree, flat 7 note in F, mixed Lydian or F Dorian. So that's Whip It, and then I said I would do the theory too. These old assholes want to die in peace. Get that, everybody? They're old. They're stupid. They just want to sit there and die as normal, stupid, dumb people. And they want to die in peace, which means no noise while they're dying. Get that? Okay, fair enough. Okay, now the Poker Face by Lady Gaga. So it's an A, essentially. There's an opening line. It implies A Dorian. Or you could say, no, I actually call it A Aeolian. Let's call it A Aeolian or A Dorian. It could be either one. Or that's A with an E note, which implies an A power chord, and then he's got the G has the C and the G notes, which imply basically a C major chord, which goes good with A minor, and then the G note to the A note. That's the intro, and then it's just basically for the song part, for the verses, she's just going that kind of thing. You know, you can play A, C, G as chords or whatever, and then she does a funny thing here that implies either a Locrian mode, really. I'm being honest. It implies a Locrian mode or a blues scale, depending on how you look at it. That would be, and then oh, sorry. It's all A Locrian or A blues scale. This is E flat to G, which is the flat 5 to 4 in E, in A, which is either the flat 5 of the A Locrian or the flat 5 of the A blues scale to D and then to A. No, he doesn't. Wait, she goes. No, it's the E flat to D and then to the C and then to the A. So that's either A blues scale. It's either A blues scale like that, or it's A Locrian. You can look at it either way. So there's that, and then for the choruses, she goes, you can't read. Wait, you can't read. You can't read. Can't. Oh yeah, can't read. Can't read mine. Wait, can't read. Can't read. Can't read my poker face. Poker face. Can't read. Can't read my poker face. Poker face. Okay, that's A Aeolian mode, but she's playing a major chord over, or it could be either one. It could be A minor or A major. I do A major sometimes. So it's A, and then there's this. That's F major chord to E major chord, back and forth. That implies a harmonic minor, actually, which could be Aeolian, but similar to Aeolian. No, or it could be a natural minor too, because there's no major third. There's no major third on this E chord. So A Aeolian, say Aeolian, and then poker face, that's C major to C major to G major, because that chord there is a G note with a B note at the bass, which is an inversion of G major. So so C major to D major is perfect for Aeolian, or even A Dorian. But since this part was Aeolian, you can easily call this Aeolian also. It's a C chord to a G chord, but it's in first inversion because the third, which is the B, is in the root, is in the bass, not the G, or even the D, which is also a note in the G major. And that's all there is to the song, just knowing the lyrics and everything. Wait. And this just ends on one of these things or something, and then ending on A. So interesting stuff there. She's got Aeolian going on. She's got either A. If it's A blues scale, it could be combined with the A Aeolian to make an A Aeolian blues scale, which I've talked about before as a scale that Randy Rhoads invented. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Wait. I'll try it again. That would be A Aeolian blues. If it's the Locrian she's thinking of, it would just be an A Locrian to A Aeolian, which would be Locrian Aeolian F A. That's cool. It would be like this. It would be Aeolian scale implied by, and then A Locrian. Okay, Aeolian. Okay. But I think of it as it could be either. It could be a Locrian mode she's thinking of, or it could be a blues scale, because blues scales are on a pentatonic with a flat 5, and it has a flat 5, just like Locrian has a flat 5, because Locrian has diminished as its root chord, and diminished as a flat 5. Hence, Locrian has a flat 5, which so does the blues scale. Love you guys, peace, love, and love.